Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are a nurse who is burnt out, if you're a nurse who is tired of working at the bedside, if you're a nurse who is just looking to change career paths, this video is for you. Often when we talk about nursing, we refer to nurses working at the bedside, nurses working at patients' homes or outpatient setting. Some sort of direct patient care. But today I have 10 different nursing career paths that do not necessarily require you to provide direct patient care. Guys, if you're new here, consider subscribing to my channel. My name is Josie. I'm a nurse practitioner and I share tips to help other nurses be successful. We're going to start at number 10 and trickle down to number 1. And number 1 is the backbone of nursing, so you can't afford to miss it. Number 10 is telehealth nursing. What do telehealth nurses do? Telehealth nurses help provide assessment, triage, acute support to patients virtually, so they can be doing this over the phone or on a video call with a patient, depending on the setting. And for them to qualify for this role, you need a certification that includes ambulatory care nursing and specific courses in telehealth. And the pay can range anywhere from 70 to 105K. So depending where you live or what part of the country you are, you could make significantly more than this because this is a national average. And remember, this is base pay. It doesn't include time differential, it doesn't include overtime, it doesn't include weekends and stuff like that. At number 9, we have nursing recruiters. Yes, you can get paid to recruit other nurses. Nursing recruiters do not need any specific certification to do the work, but you can use your knowledge as a nurse to help companies that hire nurses be able to spot the good ones. By doing this, you have a flexible schedule. You can work from home without needing to go back to school. You get hands-on training on what is needed to be done. And some nurses have even gone on to have their own staffing agencies where all they do is sort other nurses, interview them, hire them and make them part of their system so that when there's a job available somewhere, they can be placed. Now, this role, you can make anywhere from 60 to 100K, depending if you're paid on a commission base or a base pay if you're full-time, contracted, and so on and so forth. But this role does not require direct patient care. It doesn't require you to go back to school. It doesn't require any additional certifications. All you're doing is using your nursing knowledge. At number 8, we have public health nurse. So these are nurses that work in community centers, they work at schools, they work at health departments and other outreach programs like for charitable organizations and spaces like that. You however need a public health nurse certification to do this, but keep in mind that the role is different. Although you're having direct contact with people, they are not necessarily patients. Sometimes you're there just in case a nursing expertise is needed in a situation. The pay ranges from 65 to 95K a year, depending on where you are, what state you are in. You can make significantly more. At number 7, we have occupational health nurses. Occupational health nurses require you to have a certification in, it's called COHN or COHN-S. I don't know the full meaning of that, but the pay is typically anywhere from 75K to 115K base pay. It comes with other benefits, of course. All the jobs we have mentioned, depending on your if you are exempt or depending on your status, if you're exempt or not, it comes with other benefits that, when you put everything together, you may make significantly more. Occupational health nurses work in corporations, industries, and basically what they do is help employees stay safe. Monitor, make sure everyone has their vaccination, everyone has their annual screenings, safety stuff. This doesn't require you to work with patients, however, you're still working with individuals. Think preventive health when it comes to occupational health nursing. At number 6, we have Legal nurse consultants. Legal nurse consultants work with attorney, they work with law firms, and what they do is review medical records and bill cases. However, the gold standard is that you are required to have a legal nurse consultant certification in order to work in this role. And the pay ranges from 85K to 150K, especially if you are freelance. So you can do this on your own and contract with different agencies. And sometimes you could be called to be an expert witness in court. If you are someone who loves critical thinking and enjoys learning on the go and doing exciting stuff, this could be your niche. At number 5, we have nurse health coach. If you dream of helping people get healthier without the stress of working at the bedside and providing education on your feet with like a one pager, this could be your niche. Nurse health coaches consult with patients and coach them through lifestyle changes, chronic disease management, focus more on holistic care, taking care of the entire person versus just addressing a disease process. Now, this can be limited because depending on your certifications and whether or not you are allowed to practice in that capacity in your state, that depends. However, you could do this through an employer or on your own as a coach. And the salary ranges anywhere from 60 to 100K. So if you're someone who just loves to help people manage their holistic health and take that approach, nurse health coach could be something for you. Like I said, there are a lot of certifications out there that you can get to help you amplify your knowledge on this topic so that you can start your journey as a nurse health coach. At number 4, we have utilization review nurses. So these are nurses that review charts to make sure that the care that was provided to patients during an inpatient stay meets the insurance standard or the insurance guidelines. Usually you need a certification for this. Most of the time your employers will train you and possibly send you for the training to get certified. But for the most part, you help insurance companies and other payers to maximize their dollar while making sure that the patient receives the appropriate care that they need. The pay range is around 75 to 110K, and many positions for this role are fully remote. So if you are looking to, charge up, especially if you have been an inpatient nurse for a long time, you already understand some of the systems and processes, this could be something you might want to explore. At number 3, we have nurse informatics or informatics nurse. If you are someone who loves tech and is efficient, this could be your niche. This is a powerful career path to pivot if you're someone who already excels in informatics, electronic health records, workflow data, systems and processes. You can get certified in this role, or you can go back to school, get your master's degree in informatics. That'll even amplify and boost your resume. The pay range for this role is anywhere from 90 to 135K, depending on where you live. At number 2, we have nurse case managers. If you are a nurse who have worked in any setting, you have worked with a nurse case manager at some point, particularly if you work inpatient, because prior to discharge, the nurse case manager, hospitals have their own nurse case managers, and most of the time insurance companies have nurse case managers who follow the patient outside the hospital. They mostly work remotely, and they help patients with social determinants of health coordination, so coordinating between their provider, between their primary care, their specialties, and anywhere in between, making sure that their needs are being met by referring them to the right resource, either collaborating with the social workers, the behavioral health care providers, and all their other healthcare team. This is a very important role in in the holistic care of patients. And nurse case managers sometimes require certification, but not all employers require certification for this role. But having a certification helps you stand out. And the salary range can be anywhere from 75K to 130K annually. It's less physically strenuous and it's more problem solving. Like you become like a detective for the patient's health and their social determinants of health and stuff like that. So if you, let's say you are getting tired of the bedside and you're also looking to slow down and take it easy on your body, nurse case manager or nurse case management is something you should look into. At number one is the most important role in nursing, in my opinion. Number one is the nurse educator. Guys, we all got here as nurses because someone educated us. We all got to this point because someone educated us through school, educated us during orientation, to that floor, to that unit, to that company. Like wherever you go to start your journey as a nurse, there's an educator, there's someone who educates you. So becoming a nurse educator helps you to teach future nurses or train staff in hospital settings and in schools. And most of the time, the role requires a master's degree in nursing education. But if you are a tenured nurse, and depending on the setting, you are able to teach oncoming nurses with just some few certifications along the way. The pay range is from 80K to 120K a year. If you're someone who enjoys teaching other people, who enjoys helping other people and seeing them grow and even grow past you, then this is something you should seriously consider. Yes, bedside nursing helps you to, uh, uh, get that experience and get your career going. But if you look down inside of you and determine that your desire is really to bring other people along, then definitely consider becoming a nurse educator, because we need nurse educators. There's a shortage of nurses already. We need more educators to educate, especially in the school systems, right? To educate the oncoming nurses. Guys, thank you for watching this far. I hope this video has inspired you or has brought new knowledge to you. Consider subscribing to my page, like this video, leave a comment, and share it with someone you know whom might benefit from it. I'll see you on the next video.